guys. Hey, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. We're going to be talking about Sister Wives star Cody Brown and the ex-wives, his wife Robyn, and Coyote Pass. That's how that got mixed up. Y'all, I don't know what's been happening, but for the past 2 days, I've mixed my words up so much. I don't even know what's going on with me. But we haven't talked about Sister Wives in a minute. I actually stopped doing recaps on the show just because I don't get a lot of views on it, so it really wasn't worth my time. I know a lot of people, I had a decent amount that liked them, but I put so much time in it, and I was making like $2 per video that I did, and it would take all day. So I don't do the recaps, but if something pops up that I think is interesting that we should cover here, definitely going to do that. And this story popped up on the Ashley Realities Roundup about a revision of the property, Coyote Pass. It's been revised, and I think it's really funny because the show comes back on, I think, like April 20th. And from my understanding, what we're going to see is Janelle and Meri hire attorneys to fight for their equal property of Coyote Pass so that they're not screwed over, essentially. So they hire attorneys. And it seems, no, I'm just guessing here, that this worked, obviously. I'm like, don't you know Kody and Robyn were fuming when they got served or got notice that they were put on notice that like Janelle and Meri hired attorneys and that they were not just going to sit back and let him take advantage of them when it comes to the property? Don't you know they were fuming? And in a perfect world where like all things happen that I want, that Elle Bee wants, I'm just sitting there thinking of Kody, of Robyn, of Meri and Janelle's lawyers with their feet on Kody's neck. Like, oh, you gonna give them what they deserve, Kody? You know, it does seem like, yeah, they were given a more fair share of the property. And that's just what I envision. And honestly, on my thumbnail, I contemplated doing a picture of Kody like laying down with 2 lawyers wearing penny loafers or like those, like, businessmen shoes. And they're standing there with their feet on his neck. And they're like, you're going to give us what we deserve. That's what I envision happen. Maybe not, but that's what I envision. But I'm going to read this article because what was initially planned out was definitely not fair at all. So we'll look at, this was the last one before what's been revised this month. So this month, a new layout showing a more equal share of the properties come out. But this is what it was. After Christine left and signed her part over to Kody, this is what we had. We had Kody and Robyn, this piece right here. Kody, Janelle, and Meri sharing the bigger piece. Kody and Robyn, Kody and Janelle. So Meri literally only got 1/3 of the of one section of the property. I mean, literally, she only got a very small portion. I remember we ran the numbers on one video, like we got the numbers of what each was worth, and she was literally like, it was Kody and Robyn had like the majority of the property, and it was like an enormous amount that they had, that their portions of the property were worth, when hers was like nothing, but it has been revised. So let's look over at the Ashley Realities Roundup, and I'll go over it with you guys to break down how they revised the property. Hey, everybody. All right, Sister Wives star Kody, Robyn, Meri, Janelle Brown revised ownership of Coyote Pass. So property division is now equal for all properties. If I can't talk right in a few days, I may go to the doctor. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I called Amber April yesterday. Come on, quit doing that. Okay. This is so crazy. After years of confusion and contention, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger, much of which has and will continue to play out on Sister Wives, the Brown family have officially addressed the inequality the inequality of the 4 lots that make up their Coyote Pass property, Sarcasm reports. According to the outlet, Kody, Robyn, Meri, and Janelle Brown signed warranty deeds last week to change the ownership of the 4 disputed lots that make up the more than 14-acre property in Flagstaff, Arizona. Oh, there Robyn is, all by her little lonesome, staring at the mountains, seeing if the angel's still there. As fans may remember, Kody and his then 4 wives purchased Coyote Pass in 2018 for more than $800,000. The family initially planned to split the land into. I'm going to laugh every time I mispronounce something. The family initially planned to split the land into 5 equal parcels, where each wife would get her own plot to build a house, and Kody would, for some reason, get his own plot as well. Because Kody is a narcissist, and nobody else can have something if he can't have it, even if it doesn't make sense. In the years since the family acquired Coyote Pass, there have been countless discussions and disagreements. 3 divorces and a shift in parcel division due to Kody's ex-wife, Christine Brown, handing over her portion of the property to Kody and his only remaining wife, Robyn. Y'all, I swear, I don't know what's wrong with me. I swear, I'm not drunk. I'm not on drugs. I just don't know why I can't talk today or yesterday. Maybe I'm dyslexic. Well, no, because I wasn't reading some of it yesterday, and I still fumble with my words. Okay. So Christine handed over her portion to Kody and Robyn in 2022 in exchange for the value of her home in Flagstaff. Earlier this season on Sister Wives, Janelle told viewers that because the bulk of Coyote Pass was paid for using joint funds, she believed Coyote Pass should be split equally between herself, Meri, Kody, and Robyn, despite how the parcels were titled at the time, which makes sense. So this is how it was. That's true. That's true. If it was split based on children provided, yeah. Prior to the recent change in ownership, Kody's name appeared on each of the 4 lots, and Robyn's name appeared on 2 of the 4 lots, 1 large lot and 1 small lot. Meanwhile, Janelle jointly owned one of the larger lots with Kody and Meri, and one of the smaller lots with just Kody. And Meri jointly owned just one of the larger lots with Janelle and Kody. Based on the recent filings, however, ownership of Coyote Pass has been revised so that the 2 larger lots are now jointly owned by Kody, Robyn, Meri, and Janelle. And one of the smaller lots is jointly owned by Janelle and Meri. The other small lot on the property was and continues to be owned by Kody and Robyn. And according to Sarcasm, nothing has been filed that indicates that there has been a change in ownership of that particular lot. So this is the new revised plan. We got Janelle and Meri over here to the left. Kody and Robyn, which that was what it was, no change. Kody, Robyn, Janelle, and Meri. Kody, Robyn, Janelle, and Meri. That still seems, well, I guess that's okay. I guess. It's just, that Robyn did not put in, that Robyn didn't put in as much money as probably Janelle and Meri because they both worked. So they were putting more money into the family funds because they were getting money from the show and they worked. Versus Robyn, she only had the show, and who knows how much money she put into the family funds because most of her funds was being spent on Barbie dolls. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, she's a shopper, so I don't know. But Robyn's name is still on, let's see, 3 parcels, except that one, which Kody and Meri's name is on all except 1, too. So I guess. Well, they're not working with him. From my understanding, this happened through an attorney. From my understanding, they had to hire an attorney, and I think this happened through an attorney. While the Browns have managed to finally and presumably fairly split ownership of the 4 disputed lots, it remains to be seen if or when the former plural family will sell the property. She's like, I want to sell it. During an episode of Sister Wives that aired in January, Janelle acknowledged that Kody could do whatever he wanted with the property that he and Robyn are on, as their names were on the bulk of Coyote Pass parcels at the time. Janelle told Meri, it would be really mean, but he could do it. I hope he hasn't become that person, but I don't know who he is anymore. I don't recognize who this guy is. Y'all, we're so close to 100K. So close. His name is still on all of it. Meri and Janelle left. Can't the two who left have more of their own? I guess this is what they decided would be as equal as possible. Oh my goodness, we're not going to know how to act. I know, right? We're going to say crazy stuff. No, I'm just kidding. We're not going to, nothing crazy. We're going to have a party, though. Wouldn't it be crazy? Let me read this and then I'll say what my thought was. Let's finish this and then I'll talk about that. Okay. In another episode from earlier this season, Kody admitted that he thought about screwing over Janelle amid the Coyote Pass dispute, but insisted he hasn't because Robyn wouldn't allow it. Sure, Jan. That's what comes to mind when I hear that. Sure, Jan. Marsha. Robyn. Janelle doesn't trust me because she would screw me if she could. She could and she didn't. That's why I believe, she could physically and she decided not to. Anyways, that's why I believe. I'll be honest. I've thought about screwing her. I'm wearing my Jesus shirt too. I need to quit thinking like that. Okay, so if I'm being honest, but I won't. Saying like he thought about, messing her over, but Robyn wouldn't let him. But he's being honest. He thought about it, but he's not going to. He went back to claim that Robyn was the only person preventing him from doing Janelle dirty. My wife with a conscience won't let me. Sure, Jan. Once again, sure, Jan. Sure. So that's that. And I have a feeling, now this is me with my theories, because I think Kody and Robyn are scummy people. I just think they are. I do think they want to get one over on Meri, Janelle, Christine. Look at what we've watched on the show. We know that's how they are. If they can get one over on them, they literally play this part of like, oh, we're happy-go-lucky family. Let us get what we can out of you. And then it's like, we don't need you anymore. Disregard you. They strung Meri along, and a lot of people have this opinion that they strung Meri and Janelle along because of the funds. Because they knew the more wives drop like flies, that's less money they had, right? So I have no doubt that when they found out that Janelle and Meri hired attorneys to represent them to make sure they could get their fair share, I hope cameras are there. I hope cameras are there when they find this out, because I just imagine that Kody is going to go berserk. I just imagine that Kody, now Robyn will be like, I guess I understand, they want to make sure everything is okay and they get their fair share. So I guess I understand. But I'm sure in her head, it's going to be like fireworks going off because she's going to be so mad. So I have a feeling they're probably very upset about this, that they could not get away with keeping their hands on as much of the property as possible without attorneys being put in the mix. Yes, Mama June is going to have another season too. I think it comes in May, maybe. But Robyn never really brought anything to the table other than debt from her life prior to being exactly. That's the thing, is like her name was on so much of it, still is. And the family paid off your debt. Then you got put in the nicest, biggest, most expensive house. And to pay the bills for that house came out of the family funds. I wish like Janelle would like get all their bank statements and everything and just go through it to see like, okay, how much did Robyn put in and how much was she pulling out? How much were we putting in? How much were we pulling out? Like Janelle literally lived in an RV in an attempt to save money so she could build a house on the property. and so they could pay the property off. Janelle like rented a house. It wasn't as expensive as Robyn's house. And then when the landlord of the house, the owner of the house, was going to sell it, she was like, rather than renting something, buying something, I'll just get me an RV, put it on site on the property, save as much money as possible. That way we could get the land paid off as soon as possible. That way I can build a house out here as soon as possible. But Robyn, while she claims that was her dream to live on the property, I mean, I wonder how much monthly was her bills on a house as expensive as hers. And too, like they had to haul water or something. I don't remember. Like, so they were paying a good chunk of change each month to pay just Robyn's bills. And then allegedly she's a shopaholic. And we know she was buying them dolls that are super expensive and clothing for the dolls that's super expensive. I'm like, I don't even want to spend a lot of money on my own clothes. I'm not going to clothe a doll. I will not spend $700. I think what one of the outfits for the dolls like $700, and I'm like, that's a car note. You know what I'm saying? It was a $6K per month water haul to the house. Thank you. I knew it was something like that. That's like my bills in total almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, if not, like, oh my goodness. And that's what they're paying for water bill. No wonder why it took them so long to pay off Coyote Pass. That's just insane. Insane. Either way, I think this is going to play out on upcoming episodes of Sister Wives. I hope cameras are there to catch when Kody and Robyn find out that Meri and Janelle have hired lawyers to represent them. I have a feeling they're going to be so mad, but I'm glad to see that they are getting more of the property, because what they were getting before, I mean, that was like on site. That's not fair. At least now looking at it, it seems a little bit more fair, you know? So glad to see that. Can't wait to watch it play out. I will still watch probably. Well, I say that, but to be quite honest with you guys, I didn't watch the end of this past season. When I stopped doing recaps, I actually was just too busy. I didn't have time to watch it, so I haven't watched it. But when it comes back on, I may watch, because they are hiring attorneys, and I want to see how that plays out. So I'll try to watch it. But yeah. So what I was thinking a while ago is we're at 99.2. What if when I'm at 99,997, I went live to wait for us hitting 100K and it didn't happen? What if I went live and I'm live for like 3 hours waiting for it to hit 100K and it just doesn't? Like, see you guys tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always felt like I want to be on a live stream when I'm that close. So when I hit it, like, we'll be on a live together. Then I'm like, what if I get on the live and I don't grow while I'm on the live and I don't hit the 100K? Hopefully I will. I heard C and R both signed a community property. If one of them were to expire, the other would get their half, keeping anyone out of probate. None of their children would get it. Hold on. You heard that Kody and Robyn signed a community property? If one of them was to expire, the other would. But usually that's how it is, right? I think that it normally is. Like, if I die, Sean gets, like, it's his until he dies, and then it goes to our kids, right? Ain't that normally how it is? Okay, so that's kind of normal, right? I mean, I wouldn't be shocked to hear that, like, they made a will to make sure certain kids couldn't get certain things, you know. In Louisiana is, not sure about other states. Okay. Okay, so in some states, if a spouse passes, the kids get stuff. and it doesn't go strictly like that straight to the spouse? Because yeah, if I die, anything I own goes straight to Sean. It's automatically his without a will. I would have to make a will to say I want my kids to get this of mine. That's interesting. I never knew that. I never knew that it was different in some states that if like a husband passes, his kids get some of his things versus it going to his wives. I never knew that. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, you guys. So wanted to hop on here and talk about that really quickly. I just imagine that Robyn and Kody, this lit a fire under their tail, knowing they had to be that they had to give them more. It had to be a more equal division of the property. I feel like they're not happy about this. I'll donate 2 lots for $50. That's showing for 2 subscribers of cash to celebrate. Wait, what? 2 lots? I will donate 2 lots of 50 to that stream for 2 subscribers cash to celebrate. Thank you, B. Thank you so much. Did y'all say y'all were going to pay people to subscribe? Is that what you're saying? Thank you. I do know I got to get in touch with Rose Forever Rose. Always want to say it backwards. It'll make a will to protect kids in case anything happens and there's a remarriage. Like with me and Sean. Yeah, I don't have a will now, but I will eventually get a will. I mean, I don't know when, but I definitely will want to have one because I've seen so many families, it devastate them. Like for instance, the husband passed away. They had kids, grandkids, great grandkids. Like 2 months later, the wife passed away. So this what they had, like I said, they had kids, grandkids, great grandkids, and the whole family was super, 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 super close. But after they passed, there was no will, and everybody started like, "Well, I want this. Well, I want that. Well, I'm gonna get that because I bought it for them. You didn't buy that for them. I bought that for them," and it caused a lot of tension between the family. I remember B, you telling me that I could choose something. I cannot see that. I'm going to show you my screen. Like, what did you tell me that I could choose to? I can choose to give memberships to people. I cannot find that. Like right here's where I can insert an ad right here. I'm gonna hit close because I don't insert ads in midstream. So this is one thing that I see when I'm on a live. I can minimize it. And usually I do have to keep up with it, like to move pictures around. But like this is for me to share the stream. Add stream marker. Create highlight video. This is to toggle, community moderation, participants, moderation activity, timestamps, reactions, pop-up chat. I don't know what this is. What's this do? Oh, it's gone. Whoa. Oh my goodness. It moved. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Can I bring that back? Go back. Okay. Oh yes, 10 free memberships per month. Maybe look on YouTube to see how it's done. I definitely need to figure it out because I don't know how to do that. Anyways, we're gonna figure it out though. And that night on the stream, I'll have it figured out and we'll do it that night. Oh, I love your little, what is that? Your little, is that a colorful monkey with a headset on? Anyways, you guys, I just thought that was interesting that they are getting a more, first off, I thought that's good that they're fair. It's a more fair division of the property. They deserve that. I don't feel like Robyn deserves as much as she's getting, but at least they're getting more. How do you know how close you are? So right now, I could probably do some sort of counter. I'm at 99,213 subscribers. I saw a man leave everything his first wife paid for to his second wife, and her kids are going to get everything, and the first wife's kids get nothing. That's shysty. That's so shysty. If I worked and everything went to my hubby and he remarried and he died and left everything to his second wife, and then she died and left everything to her kids and my kids got nothing, I would come back and haunt everyone. That's a shame. Anyways, you guys, leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that this upset Robyn and Kody? Do you guys think they got mad when they found out that Meri and Janelle hired attorneys and they're happy with this division, or they felt forced? Like I said, I picture the attorneys' feet like on Kody's neck, and they're like, "You're gonna give them what they deserve," and he's like, ah, okay. Anyways, leave me your thoughts. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. It really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. And I'll be back here shortly to talk about Ashley and Bar from Teen Mom. Ashley, her divorce was finalized today, and she got custody of her daughter, Holly. She showed up in court. Bar was not there, but she did say that she was the victim to DV. Bar, he committed those crimes against her because Bar was recently released from jail where he made a post saying, like, oh, I didn't do anything wrong. We're going to talk about that next, and make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Join us back here in, say, 45 minutes. Bye, guys.